Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, let's get the AI writing some diaries. Updating 4 dynamic profiles. I think I need to find out why there's only 4. I'll get that though. We'll get there. I'm not a female. I understand. I want to talk to everyone.
Does everyone have enough sweet rolls? Inigo am looking at you.
Aiden surveys the group with a slight smirk, a hint of amusement glinting in his eye.
I believe my personal supply of sweet rolls
Is it
remains
absolutely
intact.
necessary for you to farm them
Can't say the
right
same
now?
for Dagon's stomach. He's already planning on outbreaking everyone.
I know there's many different ways you can use this, but this is just what I got going on. To recap, let's see here. To recap, read this description. Previously on the Unbound made their way to High Hrothgar, where Cassion finally stood before the Greybeards and began to understand the power and responsibility of being a dragon. But their journey has only just begun. After returning to Ivarstead, the entire party settles in for the night. The events of High Hrothgar behind them and mysteries beginning to emerge, Cassion takes the opportunity to rest before deciding where the Unbound will go next. And now, a new day begins. The party is rested, the world is waiting, and Skyrim is full of places we've never seen. From here, the Unbound continue their journey across Skyrim, taking on the mission they encounter, meeting the people who need their help, exploring every corner of the map, and allowing the adventurers to happen along the way to shape their story. No rushing, no skipping the world. We go where the road takes us. In this episode, the Unbound settles in for the night. Cassion gets some rest, and new day begins in the rift. Life after High Hrothgar, planning the next stage of the journey. More missions, exploration, unexpected adventures. The entire Unbound party continuing the journey to eat. The banner is raised, the party is together. The journey continues.
So does Evian agree that we should investigate the barrow before heading out to retrieve the horn of Jurgen's windcaller?
Danthus taps a skeletal finger against his chin, a flicker of amusement in his empty eye sockets.
Why bother
You
visiting
say?
Ivarstead?
And then some horn of... whatever. Sounds promisingly dusty. More importantly, does this Jurgen's windcaller have particularly flammable ears?
No. It's not real. It's not real.
Is that really Bassi anus? Base eye anus. Well, that's interesting now, isn't it?
Ah, there's nothing quite like the smell of an inn. The stench of gnawed mead clings to the air like flies to, well, you know.
see if anybody else has anything to say.
Go, do you have
My
enough
lint,
sweet rolls for
it's
the day?
gone, it's
If not, I
gone.
could
It
make
was
you
there,
some.
in my belly
Trolls?
button.
Did someone say
The
sweet
Boglins,
rolls?
the Boglins
My dear
took it.
Cassion, if there's one thing I've learned in my unnaturally long existence, it's that a well-placed sweet roll can solve almost any crisis.
I forgot.
For the record, I prefer mine lightly toasted with a whisper of brimstone. Yes, to answer your booming question, we've all had our fill. Don't you worry your pretty little head about Inigo's pastry situation.
Go, do you have enough sweet rolls for the day? If not, I'll make you some.
Sometimes I see things like butterflies and towers of cheese. Is that normal?
Oh, shit.
This, I'd like some more of that charbroiled garlic bread you're famous for.
She rolls her eyes, a flicker of amusement in their depths as she takes a swig from her flask.
You? You want me to show you how to pick a pocket or two, or perhaps a more direct method of acquiring coin? No matter. You'll learn. Just try not to get us both killed in the process. If you ever decide to try pickpocketing me back, remember that bite spell I taught you.
Absolutely
Real
necessary
charmer.
for you to bother me right now.
Sianis snorts, his eyes narrowing slightly.
Broiled garlic bread. Cares about your fancy elven treats. We're here to talk about profit, about getting back to work. This detour into barrow raiding and whatever else you lot are planning is costing me valuable fishing time. Astrid needs a steady hand, not a fool chasing after ghost stories.
I do not remember inviting you into our conversation. You're bitching about not going fishing. Don't use the Unbroken as an excuse as to why you're not coming back with fish, you drunkard.
Sianis bristles at the accusation, his hands clenching into fists on the table. He glares across the room, his voice a low growl.
Drunkard. Ching. I'm trying to run a business here, Barrow. Business that keeps this town fed while you lot are off playing an adventurer and bothering decent folk. Astrid is waiting, and unlike you, I have responsibilities. If you want to talk about the Barrow, fine. I'm not wasting another moment on your games.
He leans in conspiratorially, a glint in her eye.
You want to learn to pick locks, eh? Certainly practical. But I'm teaching you how to manipulate the world, not just pick at its little
The
holes.
drowning faces.
Keep up.
I see them in my bad trips.
Bastionist.
Dark water,
Cassie,
swollen
Anus.
bodies filled with seawater,
Nobody ever
and
told you
bubbles, and sharks, and
Yeah,
the
they-
screaming. Ah, I'm scaring myself.
What do we do? What do we do? None of them. Ha! See? Oh, shit. Oh.
Mortal words of Jurgen's Windcaller, go eat a bag of dicks.
Bassianus slams his fist on the table, rattling the tankards. His face is a mask of barely suppressed rage.
Call me a drunkard? After I've been here working, trying to build something decent in this backwater while you lot prance around like a troupe of drunken minstrels? Think I'm just some brute who can't see past his own thirst? I'm trying to make a future for myself, for Fastrid. The whole Unbound nonsense is a distraction, and you're a fool if you can't see that.
She lets out a short, sharp
Skooma
bark of
soaked sweet
laughter,
roll.
a dangerous
Now that's
glint in her
craving.
eye.
That's the spirit, Cassion. Good to have a backup plan, even if it involves verbally eviscerating the local talent. It's the blood flowing, doesn't it? Besides, I've got plenty of bag of dicks for you to learn to pick. Just say the word.
Funny. That's hilarious. Alright, where is the barrel? Ooh, right ahead. Over there. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's head over to the barrel.
I sometimes have a bad memory.
Let's head over to the barrow. The unbroken ride again.
She smirks, watching Cassion lead the
Arthur
charge
might go
towards the
swimming.
barrow.
Take
Ain't
advantage
the
of the
unbroken
sun
ride
while it
again.
lasts.
Just hope this cursed hole doesn't swallow us whole like every other place this guild seems to pick for its grand adventures. Another tally for the ledger, I suppose. Just try not to die on me before we get paid, yeah?
These ruins look to be from the Merethic era. Perhaps we'll...
If you'd asked, I'd have moved.
Keep an eye out for trouble.
Hear that?
Awesome absence.
Her eyes flick towards the shadows beyond the firelight, her hand instinctively tightening on her dagger hilt.
That sounds like more than just the wind picking up. Keep that nose of yours sharp.
She scans the dark mouth of the barrow, her hand instinctively going to the grip of her dagger.
Smells like damp earth and old bones. Exactly the kind of place that hides pleasant surprises. Or just regular unpleasant ones.
What's this energy? I'm sensing a powerful entity further down the script. I think we should ready your weapons, Master.
So, is it just me, or does anyone else see that ghost? And look at this room, my Dragonborn senses are tingling. I should be prepared, it looks like a trap.
A low chuckle rumbles in her chest as she eyes the spectral apparition.
Ghost, you say? Tingling senses? Well, isn't that just delightful? Looks like our lovely host has decided to give us a proper welcome. Worry, Cassion, as long as I'm around, you'll never face the darkness alone. It's gotta make sure you don't step on any of its bony fingers, right?
Hold the fucking speaker. Sorry about that. My headphone died. I didn't realize it was on its way out. Let's see if I can pick it back up with the other one. I might have to restart. I apologize. Alright, we're back. See if the game trips out. Ah, I'm gonna restart the game. Sorry there, peoples. We should be right back. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make a a background that says, "Whoa, we'll be right back." Instead of looking at this, I should probably put this over here. I'll put it over there. All right. There we go. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'll clear that out. We'll be right back. Let's see. I like that the server and the game are two separate entities. I don't have to restart them both. I think I need another cup of coffee. by. All these buttons, holy shit. Oh, sorry about that. I have to restart. Sorry for that brief intermission. Hello and welcome. If you stop by, please say hello. Say hello.
Maybe I can find myself a nice tight Draugr woman in here.
Alright.
It's odd. You only hear bats and crips, but you never see them.
Well, I saw him. I've seen him. Oh, look at it.
in here. Said no one
Blackbird.
ever.
We have to start picking up more of these books. I forgot to take it. I didn't forget. I just didn't forget.
This place, it definitely feels like home.
So every time after I restart it, it takes a few minutes to handshake for all of the, there's a bunch of different servers going on.
Oh,
This is
I should
confusing.
really get more sleep.
Okay, so we're trying to open that one over there.
Excuse me.
Yep, come on, everybody else, get the fuck out. Get out of the way. One thing I hate about followers.
Part of me feels
Sometimes
maybe
you have
we
to
shouldn't
pull a
be.
sword to get through. Come on out here. Alright. Look out.
If it isn't my favorite person in Skyrim, what can I do for you?
Get ready, Master. The dead are rising up to your presence.
Marriage? I suppose if I found the right person, I might marry. Why? Please don't tell me you're planning on proposing to me here. Wait, you're serious? I don't think I'm ready for that yet, Dragonborn. We still have to get to know each other first.
Don't get my...
Hey, don't you dare get angry at me. You can't just expect me to marry the first person I meet. If you want my hand in marriage, you have to earn it, mister.
Getting rejected sucks. Trust me, I know. Don't fret. I will add a marriage update sometime in the future. Ooh, okay. So here's the thing, Marine. I'd like to marry you and Dagon. Both.
Tread the shore with care,
shit.
they say. The ghost of Miel is close today. Fingers, eyes to breath bubbled underneath the waves. I forget the words.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. This place is crawling with a variety of hostile entities.
They're both open.
we're keeping
Maybe
this
I
here
should have made a
casual.
pact with Befala. Well, on second thought, I'm not fond of spiders.
Ooh, oh, look at that.
Oh, sure is relaxing in this place. I wouldn't mind. Here for a bit.
Open. What's inside?
To say I'm getting pretty good at this whole lockpicking thing.
Straighten my tunic, trying to appear more confident than I feel.
Indeed. To admit, the thought of being trapped in a place like this, it does give one pause. Especially given the recent turn of events. However, you seem to have a knack for dealing with these sorts of obstacles.
Yeah. Not where it came from, is it? Oh, that is. Out. Good.
Get ready, Master. The dead are rising up to your presence.
Let's go back and leave her here or change? Change. Ah, look at that shit. See that? Tried to kill me. I don't like that.
Fun fact number 137. This place is not only house the dead, but they also house necrophiliacs.
More to go.
Grim nod towards the mage. I draw my blade. Focus, everyone! That one's a spellcaster. Mind the arcane blasts.
This battle.
Excuse me.
Must you push like that?
For E218 Morning Star, I've set up camp inside the barrel. This has to be the place. According to all my research, the burial chamber should be located here. All I need is some time undisturbed to find the claw. It must be hidden here somewhere. For E225 Morning Star. Had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrel. But I was able to scare him off by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. 4E228 Morningstar. After a few failures, I've come up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of the supposed spirits of the people of Ivarstead believe is haunting barrel. I'm going to test it out tomorrow. 4E229 Morningstar. Success. It worked better than I could ever imagine. All I had to do was wander about the entrance to the barrel at night and wait. My arms around, I had to stop myself from laughing aloud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay while I continue searching for the claw. 4E211 Hearthfire. Almost half a year has passed and no sign of the claw or any clues to its whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. I can't risk hiring any assistance, so I'll have to continue alone. 4E220 some dusk. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. I must be. The people of Ivarstead, they must be onto my ruse, and they're toying with me. They want to find the burial chamber of their own and keep the riches for themselves. 2E218 Evening Star. Why? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? I'm who I am. My head is becoming clouded. I can't remember anything. I have to read my journal to remember it. My purpose. Am I part of this tomb? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? 1E1050. They shall not take my treasure. They shall not pay dear. They shall all pay dearly for their crime. Any who set foot within these walls will taste my wrath, my power. I am the guardian of the shroud of Earth Barrel. All who oppose me will fail. Well.
Excuse me.
I think we already did. Look out. Take offer. Trying to not. Usually I just bump up my carry weight and
It smells of death down here.
read those later. Alright, come on. Nimbly.
This place makes me want to rampage.
What's this?
Better
Fire.
find an opponent soon.
I'm gonna get real tired. Oh, we don't have
I
them.
do hope they don't hate me. My father never liked dead things. Now I raise them like the weeds in a garden.
Oh wow, the dead are pretty pissed at us for stepping in here.
Oh, why? Damn it. You did it again. Good job.
Grip the chain, and the heavy stone door groans open, revealing a deep, dark passage within. The air that spills out is stale and carries the scent of long undisturbed dust.
Okay. What the hell was the narrator talking about? You don't know. Where's the chain to turn this on? In here? Nope.
Who knows how many
Well,
dead
get
still
away,
walk
you're gonna-
in these ruins?
You know, locked up in here. Get out of the way. I'll cut you. Oh, that again. Hey, don't do that. That's out. Yes, down here. That way is the thing. I need to find the damn. It's the clock.
I look around the dimly lit barrow, a thoughtful expression on my face.
Become so quiet all of a sudden, hasn't it? Wonder if the dead are truly done with us, or if they're just gathering their strength.
Hey,
For souls right now.
got you. Get out of the way.
Lucian nods slowly, his gaze sweeping over the now silent chamber. He adjusts his grip on his sword, though he has already sheathed it. He glances at the slain Draugr, their forms slumped unnaturally against the stone floor.
Indeed, Inigo, the sudden quiet is almost more unsettling than the cacophony. It's as if the very stones are holding their breath, waiting for the next act. I find myself wondering if we have truly vanquished the lingering spirits, or if we have
That's the
merely
way we came
disturbed
in.
slumber they were keen to maintain. Perhaps this is simply the natural lull after our vigorous efforts.
Yes, my Thane?
No. Hurt yourself. See any change in here. And I think we're gonna go ahead and let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, no shit. Let's go get it. Wow.
Troggers everywhere. Troggers, I'm not scared. Troggers can burn, troggers can die. Damn, I'm in the mood for some pork or pie.
Get out of the way. There we go. Alright, let's go get this claw. Jackass at the inn hat. Not bad anus. I'll try to work on my microphone too.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Pardon me.
We don't get
Lord.
many visitors
Would you
through
care to
here,
hear me play my
unless they're headed up to take a look.
He doesn't have it.
If you pass through again, stop by
If you
for
fancy
a
a
drink.
bit of music, let me know. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Thought he said window.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
Shut up.
Why bother visiting Ivarstead?
Just laying around here somewhere? Wow.
Need a room, maybe a drink, you name it. Let me see
Oh.
that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
Let's take a hot bath.
Sapphire.
To wash all this Draga blood off me.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
That's an anus. I'll see you later. Alright.
The drowning faces. I see them in my bad trips. Dark water, swollen bodies filled with seawater, and bubbles, and sharks, and the screaming. Ah, I'm scaring myself.
Years like this, it feels good to
Cien, what is the name of this barrow?
Don't worry, this flame is enchanted.
Oh, fuck.
Cien carefully dusts off his fine clothes, a faint scent of damp earth and something metallic clinging to them. He considers Cassion's question, his brow furrowing slightly as he recalls the fragmented lore he'd researched.
This particular barrow, Cassion, is known locally as Shroud Half Barrow. One from the inn mentioned it specifically. What little I've been able to glean, it's associated with local folklore and has a reputation for being unwelcome. Something about a ghost, though our recent encounter suggests that the spirits here are perhaps more corporeal than spectral.
Keep up, Lucian, this way.
Shit. Where's that? Yeah, baby.
I want you guys to loot the shit out of this place I plan on buying a castle for all of.
Stale air of the barrow, thick with the dust of ages and the faint metallic tang of recent bloodshed, does little to clear Dagon's head. She watches Cassion Barrow bustle about, a flicker of something akin to amusement in her sharp eyes. His pronouncements about buying castles grate on her as much as a poorly tuned lute, but the promise of loot, that, at least, she can appreciate.
Castle? Go spending all our hard-won bones in one place, Cassion. First, let's see what treasures this dust trap has to offer. You walk around with a lighter purse if there's better coin to be found.
Nothing like a bit of skooma after a glorious battle.
Here we go.
That is a ball.
Lucien lets out a small sigh, the tension of the recent close quarters combat reaching away. He gestures with a gloved hand towards the defeated Draugr, his voice tinged with a weary, academic curiosity.
Of your life.
Well, certainly.
Remember to loot the bodies.
Full
You
drop,
might have
really. Their resilience is often exaggerated,
valuables
though
we
their
could
numbers
sell.
can be quite a nuisance. Means their primary function is to guard ancient places with an almost pathological dedication to undead. A rather grim form of employment, wouldn't you agree?
What the hell did I just say? No?
I found a mud crab in my bed last night. Someone must have put it in my bed. Any idea who? It wasn't you, was it?
Keeps going up. Whoops, crap!
Careful there, friend.
Oh, die, vermin!
Let me out!
Isn't it cold enough already?
Whoa, easy now.
Uh-oh, how do we get in there? God.
Stupid.
Fucking throat!
Let it be a lesson to us. You hear that?
Why does everything in Skyrim insist on attacking us?
Ooh, ooh, that looks fun. Let's go over here. Man, I have fire in the middle of that.
Looks like we got company.
Guttural roar erupts from Xanthus, a sound of pure, unadulterated fury. His skeletal form crackles with uncontrolled arcane energy, the air around him shimmering with heat.
You think you can lay a hand on my companions? You festering piles of bone and dust. You think damn barrow to desecrate. Burn, you miserable husks.
Dry rasp escapes Dagon's throat, a sound somewhere between a cough and a sneer. She watches Xanthus' skeletal frame shudder with barely contained energy.
Arm yourself, pyromancer. It's the usual assortment of walking corpses. Save your fireworks for something that might actually be worth burning.
Xanthus' skeletal jaw clacks open and shut, a sound like dry twigs snapping. He turns his empty eye sockets towards Dagon, a flickering inferno of amusement igniting within them.
Fireworks, you say? My dear Dagon, you wound me. This is not mere fireworks. This is a symphony of the screaming soul, the ballet of the burning flesh. Besides, a bit of practice never hurt anyone, especially if it gets the blood pumping, or...
Gripwire, quit pushing.
She rolls her eyes, a flicker of annoyance crossing her usually impassive features before settling back into a familiar disdain.
Call it a messy distraction. And you want to be bored? Counting the number of times Cassion has nearly gotten us killed with his Dragonborn senses and fast preparations.
Oh, right in the eyeball! I died. And I'm doing so well, I haven't been saving like it should. So now, where are we? We're back to
Must have taken years to build this place.
Hello?
Hello? Anyone there? I love doing that.
A sigh escapes Morgaine's lips as she surveys the carnage. Well, that was anticlimactic. I was hoping for at least a little more substance. Still, a victory is a victory, I suppose. Now, let's see if these dusty corpses have anything worth fencing.
What happened there?
She lowers her shield, grim satisfaction settling on her features as the last of the ancient dead collapses.
Another wave cleared. Keep moving before more of these overgrown corpses decide to greet us.
Kaiden brushes dust off his armor, a grim satisfaction in his eyes.
Aim there. This way.
Friends, do we investigate the waterfall area or the door with the chain trome I left?
I take a moment to wipe the dust and lingering gloom from my fur, my eyes adjusting to the relatively clearer air after the recent scuffle.
Oh, friend, the waterfall area sounds more adventurous. Oh, a door with a chain does pique my curiosity. Perhaps it's a secret passage. Delights or dangers await behind each, I wonder. I am happy to follow your lead, wherever you decide we should delve.
Seeing glances from the defeated Draugr near the lever to the chain door, then back to Cassion Barrow, a thoughtful frown creasing his brow.
The waterfall area is indeed tempting, Cassion. Adventures often lie where the water falls, or so the old tales suggest. That chained door implies a deliberate sealing, a deliberate hiding of something within it. Scholarly perspective, the unknown behind a locked barrier often holds more structured information than the chaotic flow of water. A recent experience with fabricated ghosts, perhaps a more direct examination of what someone tried to conceal is prudent.
What was this on the floor? What? Oh. Look at us go. Don't step on that.
The thing on the floor, it moves the door wheel thingy.
Dagon barely glances at the grinding mechanism Cassion Barrow points out, her gaze sweeping over the combat-worn faces of the group.
Pull the damn lever, Cassion. Not like we haven't tripped worse.
Really not sure.
Dagon stops and looks around the gloomy barrow with a dry, irritated sigh. She mutters to the others about how this place feels like a tomb that's been picked clean already, and suggests they should find something more interesting than dusty bones and tripwires before she starts setting things on fire out of sheer boredom.
A load of dust and dead things. Honestly, Cassion, can't we find something with a pulse? Or at least a decent tavern? This place smells of defeat and mildew. I'm about ready to set this whole barrow alight just to see something move properly.
Xian shifts his weight, his gaze flicking between Dagon's impatient posture and the activated mechanism. He offers a small, tight smile, his voice carefully measured.
I understand your frustration, Dagon. The place is certainly uninspiring in its current state. However, setting it ablaze might be slightly premature. Who knows what valuable historical records, or indeed, what actual treasure might be obscured by the flames. As for taverns, we can make our way to one once our task here is complete. Now perhaps a little more focused examination yields.
Idan lets out a frustrated growl, wiping sweat from his brow with the back of his gauntlet.
Why are the dead stronger than the living?
I look from the discarded Daedric sword, still humming faintly with residual power, to Cassian's own weapon, the sharp glint of its dark metal catching the torchlight. A thoughtful frown clouds my brow for a moment before I give a little nod.
Yes, it is. Quite a formidable blade you wield, friend. It seems to have a taste for the undead, much like myself. Always admired well-crafted weapons that serve their purpose with such enthusiasm. Makes one feel a little safer, knowing such a thing is on our side.
Enchantment out of it. Maybe later. I hate crafting, but something like that. Oh, look at that. Whatever I did, I did it. I don't know what I did. You got shot. Word wall. Go! Rick, wait.
If I see another courier, I swear to the gods I will kill him. Always popping up at the worst of times.
Expedition to Skyrim, they said. It'll be fun, they said. There won't be any more people, they said.
We're right back where we started. Yeah.
adventuring in Skyrim worth it, Grandpa Lucian? Why, yes, my lad, it was. Didn't get brutally murdered once.
Lydia looks around at the group, then speaks to Xanthus with a mix of dry humor and genuine curiosity.
You made it back. Go back, look at your head.
Of course I do, Lucian. Why do you ask?
It's just, you're such a talented fighter, and well, I'm a little less dynamic. Sometimes I wonder how much I really bring to the team.
You want a drink?
Do not be so hard.
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
About you being weak, but in truth, you are one of the strongest people I know.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Look how far you have come since you left home. Look at what you have accomplished, and how much you have grown. You are a hero, Lucian. You have earned my respect whether you think you deserve it or not, and I am proud to call you my friend.
Oh, Inigo, that's... I don't know what to say. Do you really think so?
I am sure of it. Trust me. I have a nose for these things.
I'm proud you're my friend too.
That is lovely to hear, Julian.
Whatever, Indigo.
Alright, that is another.
A pleasant journey, my lord.
Episode. We just did. Took care of the barrel next time.
You want a drink?
It would seem so. Thank you.
How is the writing coming along? Anything from today that really stood out? I think the Unbound had a great day. I believe I plundered about 150 gold and quite a few enchanted weapons. Tell all in the inn of our exploits, and how it was a mage that was pretending to be a ghost.
He manages a weary smile, brushing a speck of dust from his finely tailored clothes.
Cassion, it was certainly illuminating. Notion of a ghost being a conjured illusion for one. Sheer volume of Draugr and skeletons, their aggression certainly belied their supposed state of eternal rest. It was a rather vigorous display of combat, wasn't it? Pauses, then glances around the bustling inn, his voice lowering slightly. But for all the excitement, what truly stood out was discovering that the Whispering Dead are not specters at all, but rather expertly crafted decoys. Rather clever, if unsettling, deception. And looks back at Cassion, steeling himself. He takes a breath. And yes, the Unbound certainly had a profitable day. Recorded the details for the Chronicle.
Finley nods sympathetically as she carefully wipes down the counter, her gaze briefly flicking towards the journal Cassion Barrow returned to Wilhelm. She can't deny a certain satisfaction at the thought of Lyra's machinations being uncovered, though the price of that revelation weighs on her. She then turns her attention back to Cassion, her professional smile firmly in place, though a hint of weariness touches her eyes.
A bit of savory garlic bread sounds wonderful, my lord. And for thirst, perhaps a fine honning brew mead? It's a fresh batch.
Are you joking? You just rented a room from me. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
So, that shout thing.
Yeah, that's amazing how that does it. That's kind of cool. All right.
You do. Does that, like, hurt your throat? What? I'm just curious.
Unbound, gather round. We need to talk about tomorrow's adventure. Is it agreed we try to recover the horn of Jurgen's Windcaller?
He then lets out a weary sigh, rubbing his temples. The din of battle and the unsettling pronouncements of the others had been taxing.
One of Jurgen Windcaller. Yes, Cassion. It's agreed. Worthy objective, and one that should provide ample distractions for those who would oppose us.
I got one more. Oh, there it is. One more blunt. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah, so that actually even. There. stadium. It looks like
Again, how's the skooma?
Regain takes a slow, deliberate sip from a small vial before answering,
fancy a bit of
her
mousse,
eyes
let me
glinting
know.
with a mixture of weariness and amusement.
Alright everyone, I'm off for tomorrow's adventures. Anybody who watched this, I salute you.
Ah, good. The local inn. Time to get so wasted until we can't feel feelings anymore.
You want a drink? How can I argue with
And that concludes this broadcast. Thank you very much. That was 1 hour and 13 minutes.
Everyone rest well. Tomorrow is a big day.
Xanthus claps his skeletal hands together, a dry rustling sound in the quiet inn.
Well, well, well. Seems the dead have been thoroughly unundead. Such a grand display of pyromancy from yours truly, if I do say so myself. Oh, I suppose the company wasn't too shabby either.
Right, Cassion?
Another Draugr Lord vanquished, and Lydia seems to have found her rest. Oh, about this Horn of Jizargo's whatchamacallit. Sounds like a perfectly flammable piece of history to me.
That's hilarious. Alright. Larry, sleep or good morning? What happened? Let me check. Yeah, I already slept. Fine. Can we start? Well, I'll start right there. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.